Going on to you Virgos. So a lot of you Virgos have the Empress, the King of Cups, and then you have the Ten of Wands. So these three cards right here are about you Virgos ultimately being very much so selective about, because the Emperor represents you being selective about just if things make sense, right? Your direction, where it is that you're going, right? What are the decisions that you are making that are very good for you in order for you to actually make? And then the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands are all about, and do those movements, is the direction that you're heading in the correct one? I see that at the top of the year, there's a lot of, at the bottom of one year and at the top of another year, right? Because we're heading into the New Year's, literally tomorrow. It is, we're very much so, us Virgos are very much so, right? Very patient and deciding whether or not what it is that we want to do. And if it's going to matter to us, if it's going to value us, what kind of value is it going to bring, right? And if it doesn't bring any kind of value to us, if it's not wise for us to do in the long run, then us Virgos are pretty much not going to do it, right? I'm talking about generally. Obviously, at the end of the day, everybody's an adult who's probably watching this, maybe, right? But at the end of the day, you'll be able to do whatever you want to do, right? The World and the Page of Pentacles represents how, and the world is really about our own enjoyment. So it's very much so taking us out of our old mentality of cynicism that sometimes us as Virgos can have, of, which is what we need, right? Everybody always want to be love and light and positive and jolly, and that's what blinds them from understanding inherent dangers, right? When danger is around the corner, because everybody want to be delusional and act like they bulletproof and nothing can happen to them. But the world is about how it is that, you Virgos very much so are enjoying your life and enjoying the fact that, a lot of those people that pretty much cleared out is out of the way. And that you don't have to be around individuals that would have wasted your time anymore, right? So at the bottom of one year and at the top of another year speaks to a lot of promise, a lot of power, a lot of enjoyment. And then the Page of Pentacles ultimately is about you Virgos. Like I said, you're holding up what matters to you most. So it's family, you know what I mean? Your own health, your spirituality. Like it is that I said before, this upcoming year, I'm planning on staying away from the Pookies because, you got a lot of weirdos out there that will ruin their life for attention. And it's like, what are they doing at the end of the day? It just all looks stupid. But I don't have time anymore to be, getting, talking to the Pookies, the weirdos that, or the Pookies, the weirdos that just want attention and do dumb stuff for it. And it's like all right, suck a duck. All right. Okay. So then the strength is about how it is that, so the strength is, now that you Virgos are doing the thing, being a little bit more selfish, and you're doing things that mean or matter to you the most, you may come off as selfish to other people, but it's gonna be a sacrifice that you're gonna have to take. You can't, it's time for you Virgos to really be selfish. Like, not everybody gonna go. Like, a lot of people are so much on some stupid stuff. Like how many times you Virgos have essentially told people the next thing that's coming up and people ain't want to listen to you? And then when they goofy behinds fall behind in life and they have nothing, and then they see you doing what you're doing, now it's like, oh, yeah. It's like, all right, that's stupid. So why you waited on me to do it before you did it? Just a complete lack of a complete lack of foresight. And it's like they waiting on, you know what I'm saying? Like, they waiting on you to essentially handle their business. They waiting on you to take responsibility because they don't want to take responsibility because they too goofy. Because they know that if they did it, it would end up messing up because they don't know what they're doing. But you Virgos didn't know what you were doing at one point. So what makes you Virgos more different than them? The fact that you Virgos are actually willing to take the chance is what makes a lot of you Virgos able to do what it is that you're doing. And this is what it is that I mean when I say that a lot of goofy stuff happens. I don't edit my videos. A lot of the goofy stuff happens where, now that you at the finish line and you done finished doing what it is that you're doing, now what? They expect you to now what? Right? Share? And it's like, no. Because you were the ones that had to bust your butt, so to speak. And really, you know what I mean? Take chances when other people wasn't and they were staying safe. And the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups represents, and this is where we get the worship. This is where, because Virgos represents worship. But sometimes other people be worshiping us. This is where the worship comes in, because now you have goofy individuals that want you to share your own resources. The Five of Wands, right? Fighting with you to give them attention, Once again, take a look at the passport bros. Why is a group of individuals so upset at people that's deciding to essentially live their lives, basically? That's literally what it is that they're doing. Like, if they choose to leave a country, people have been doing it literally forever, documented. The Moors been sailing all over the planet and traveling all over the planet to the point where the Moors was called the Lords of the Seven Seas. So this is nothing new, but only until recent time. Oh, okay, the Moorish Americans are doing it again. Yeah, and so they may not even know that about themselves. But the Ace of Swords and the Two of Pentacles now represent. So as a result of this, right, it just goes to show a lot of people's confusion and why it is that you Virgos can't be wasting your time dealing with people that that don't want to get their stuff right and wants to remain like a bump on a log. Stupid. They don't want to get anything done. They talking about why they can't do it all the time, making excuses. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more frustrating. There's nothing more frustrating than a group of people who steadily complaining about, I don't have a window to throw it out of. I have nothing. And then it's like, but did you try this? Did you actually try this situation? No. So why are you complaining? And the Two of Pentacles represents you handling your business, because it represents the confusion. It represents what it is that you need to do versus what other people want to peer pressure you into. And you Virgo shouldn't allow that to work on you. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. I got some huge announcements coming up, by the way, so for the channel, huge announcements. So you have the Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, and then you have the Magician. So the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups, once again, people that played themselves and acted like they had all these options, they're coming back. Why do all these people who have all these options are coming back? I don't know. They have all these options and they don't have any time for you Virgos, but yet they're coming back. I don't know about that one. That doesn't make any sense. That's an oxymoron to me, Virgo. Maybe some of you can answer it to me in the comment section. But the Six of Swords and the Magician represents how a lot of you also very much so have pretty much forgotten about them. And you're not really tripping about what those people have got going on. You're just living your life as best as you possibly can be. But which is the Six of Swords. But the Magician represents, you know, this person just ultimately wanted you to think that they was going to let you go. But they're basically like a squid. They're not going to let you go, or like a vine. They're not going to let you go. You know, to them, you're theirs forever, and that they're never going to let you go like that, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really up to them. You know, you Virgos have freedom of association just like anyone else does, and it's a right. It's not a privilege. It's not something that can be taken away like a privilege can. It's a right. Let's clarify the world. What's up? Yes, I'll feed you. Don't worry about it. I got you. That's my cat down there. Don't worry about it. I got you. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, and all right, I got you. I'm gonna take care of you after I finish this. I got you. There's my cat. Come here. Come here. Come here. Right here. What you doing? Look at that. All right, I got you. I'm probably going, like I said, I'm probably going to buy, because this is a girl, I'm probably going to buy my cat a Maine Coon, right? To, you know, because I want bigger breeds. But anyway, so to clarify the world, you have the Queen of Pentacles, right? And then you have the Eight of Wands. You Virgos are doing what you need to. Y'all are crushing it, honestly, in life. And what I mean by that is, to clarify the world, y'all are on point. Y'all are getting it in. Y'all are doing what y'all need to. And the Eight of Wands is, a lot of people see you doing it, and they want to get down with what you got going on. But the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles represents, once again, not everybody's going to be able to go. You know, it just depends on what it is that you Virgos want. Do you want people to come with you? You know, or you know, or will you do it by yourself? But other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.